Hello ladies and gentlemen, Mike here from the Mind of Mike channel, and welcome back to the famed Lost Island of Meneltarma. Of course, we are still here. We finished a long live stream and I really haven't done a whole lot since then, to be honest. But I wanted to straight off the bat say a huge thank you to everyone who joined me for the live stream. It was so much fun. It was probably one of the most positive experiences I've had so far on YouTube since starting this channel. And it was really because of you guys. So thank you very much. It was so awesome being able to interact with everyone and seeing the chat so lively, and I had a lot of fun. So I'd really like to do that again in the future soon. But not right now. I have a lot of stuff going on, and as I've said, I'm going back to Canada basically next week. So today we're not going to be doing a whole lot, so you might find this a little boring. I want to sort of explore Meneltarma more. I want to do some more Mithril hunting, but I have done a little bit of exploration off camera, and I'm going to take my boat around to a place I want to show you. I've been kind of scouting a place to put up a permanent base, and I don't know if I don't actually remember this from the live stream, but I remember during the live stream thinking, I don't know if there are any animals here. It seemed pretty empty and, not much going on as far as animal life. And that is not great if you want to survive on an island. So I did find a place over here that has quite a lot of animals, and I don't remember seeing them last time. So I figured I'd go over here and show you guys. I also found another ruin over here. There are several ruins. Oh, you can see the cows right over there. And this is basically the place I was thinking of. I'll show you you can see that off in the distance there. In fact, I'll just take my boat over there and park by the ruin. There's a small ruin over here, and I'm actually not sure about building here. I was hoping to not build directly on the sand, but you never know. I might do that. I might. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to park over here, and we'll go ashore and take a look. I did find there are some pigs around. There are sheep. There's basically a lot of different things. There are those, whatever those guys are, the oxen, basically. I don't know. I'm not sure what they are. All right, slow her down. Let's back up a tiny bit. Again, with these boats, you can have a problem sometimes where if you dock too close to something else, it might end up being attached to your ship when you launch your ship again, and you'll have a ship full of like clay or something. All right, so let's just take a look here. It's a very small ruin. There's not much of anything. There's nothing inside it. It's empty. But, it's something. Anyway, maybe, I don't know. I'm probably not going to start building my base today, and I'll let you guys decide. Do you think I should, as in what I did with my Gondor base, take this as a starting point and build a base out of similar materials and build it right here? That's one option. Option number two is I was thinking about actually over here, sort of on top of this little mound here, on top of this little hill overlooking the ocean. Sort of up here maybe, something like this. Because I kind of like the fact there's a bay here. I could park my boats in there. Boats, plural, possibly. There are chickens here. There are cows here. Well, not exactly cows. Hi. I'm not going to kill you today. Oh, you sound angry. I'm out. So yeah, there are quite a few animals around. I could technically get a pig. I think there was some pigs around that I probably could ride. And the good thing about being on there's some sheep over there. Oh, in fact, this place is kind of nice too, right here. Meh. Not a fan of the sort of swampy. There's a lot of reeds. So, if I'm going to build my house, chances are these are going to furnish my roof. Give me my roofing material. Anyway, so I'm going to sort of look around. I'm probably not going to take you guys with me the entire way, but I would like to really do some serious searching for Mithril. I mean, that's really why I came here. That's one of the reasons anyway, one of the big reasons. So I'm going to try and do a bunch of caving today, and I'll sort of cut around back and forth as I find caves. Well, there's a cave right here. Maybe we just go down and take a look. So again, apologies. I know for the live stream I did that as well, and it might be a tiny bit boring for you guys, but I'm hoping, you'll understand that this is why I came here, and I'd like to I'm going to try and sort of light up the cave entrances so I know I've been down in one once I go, and I'm not exploring the same cave over and over. That was a total waste of time. Total waste. So anyway, yeah, a lot of caving today. Hopefully some more Mithril. I really want to find some, and I don't want to spend days doing it. I guess I could sort of strip mine if I wanted to. And if I found a cave, I guess here's the problem. I'll have to go back and watch the live stream. I don't even remember what caves I went into last time. After, I was spending a lot of time focusing on sort of doing Q&A and stuff with you guys, and I don't really remember where I went. To be honest, I wandered around fairly aimlessly. In fact, I'm already lost. Hold on a second here. Where's my boat? Well, that's the ruin, so I want to be going basically east. Hui, let me go back. I'm going to sort of follow the shoreline around and see what I can find along the shore and see what I can find as far as caves go along the shore. So I'll sort of fast forward a bit once I get going here. And yeah, we'll see what we can do today. There's another cave right here. Doesn't look like much of anything though. Another cave right here. Let's go in this one. Well, let's... Oh, sorry about that. Sound like that guy farted. I'm also going to have to do some resource gathering if I'm planning to... Oh my goodness. I'd have to do some resource gathering if I'm planning to build a large structure here. Or any structure at all, actually. Some angry cows over there. I'm going to come back with a lot of materials, though. That is one good thing. I haven't actually gone on a good resource hunting sort of trip in a while. So that will definitely... This will sort of be my opportunity to do that. It's actually a really beautiful island. Scare me there, chicken. I wish I had come here sooner. I wish I had. I might have actually built my base here entirely if I had, although it would be fairly inconvenient just in terms of, you know, being able to go back to Middle-earth. I guess I can fast travel my way anywhere, technically, but realism-wise, that would not be a good place. And, you know, there are no mobs or anything here, so it's kind of would end up being boring. And that's one of the things that makes exploration here probably slightly boring for you guys as well, because I don't spend any time fighting. I'm just sort of wandering around caves, and there's nothing exciting happening unless I find something cool. And that cool thing that I might possibly find is basically going to be Mithril. Other ores, well, I will collect them. I'm not particularly interested in them 100%. Hui! I also actually want to... I'm not sure about barrels on my ship, but I want to start brewing some athlos, and I think I may actually do that here. Just start brewing a bunch here. Make a bunch of barrels. Whoa. That looks like it goes down a ways. Or does it? Anything down here? Oh, we got something. Are you anything down here? There is nothing down here. A lot of caves that really don't go anywhere. You go anywhere? Ugh. Well, you do go somewhere. Nice. Alright, we're getting some... I'll take it. Why not just... Oh, wait. That's not what I wanted to take at all. I don't really want saltpeter. I'll pass. I don't really care about making... I'm not even sure that I can make... saltpeter will be used... I don't remember. I think it's just for making explosives. Gunpowder. And I don't think I can craft auric bombs anyway. And I already have quite a few. Oh, goodness. I'm going to get myself lost. We basically want to be going south. Following the shoreline, approximately. So again, you can see here, I don't think I came this way last time at all, because there are quite a few animals, and I really don't remember seeing any. Oh, this place is really nice too. There's another option for a place to build. Got a cave down here? Nope, we do not. I'm going to put a torch just to kind of say I was here. Oh, there's some apple trees, or I guess that's a pear tree? Is that a pear tree? And a partridge in a pear tree. It is a pear tree. So yeah, I as far as the live stream went, that was so much fun. I know I keep saying that, but I'm surprised that I had as much fun as I did. I really am. It was so much fun. I never really saw the appeal, honestly, of live streams in the past. And I don't watch a lot of Twitch or other live programs, really, because I find for some people, when they're doing their live streams, they actually don't talk a lot. They spend, you know, it's very, very quiet, and I prefer commentary over just sort of watching someone else play. I like to see both together, and quite a few people, they don't really comment a lot, and I was surprised that I had so much fun, and I was surprised that actually that so many people joined the chat and stuff and came on, and that made a huge difference for me, and I feel like that's actually what makes the live streaming so much fun, is being able to talk with everyone at the same time and sort of get to know you guys. Because that was the first time we had enough people on that I could you know, really interact directly with quite a few people at the same time. And it made it so much fun. Really did. I want to do it again. I'm going to have to find myself a good time. All right, let me throw up a torch here. We're going to go down. Please tell me there's something interesting down here. Oh my goodness, there's a lot of water. That's what there is. Okay, not much happening here. Should just get the iron. Come on. Come on. There we go. Do this quick. Anything down here? I don't think there is. I think this is just sort of flooding, maybe from... Yeah, I'm not going to go down there. It's too much of a pain in the butt. Alright, been here, done that. Throw another torch, just so I know. And we are going to continue basically heading south. I haven't really been keeping an eye out for Athelas. I should have been, because I see some over there. I see some right here, I think. Yes, I do. I'm going to clean this island of Athelas. Give me more. I have lots and I want more. That is crazy. It's crazy how much there is. I knew there was a lot of Athelas here, but if I'd known how much there really was, I probably would have come here earlier as well. There is a ton. Well, it's kind of a useless cave. I guess once I've circled around sort of the outside here on the shore and seen what there is to see, I can go more inland. It's actually quite a big island, surprisingly. Bigger than I thought it was going to be as well. It's actually in some ways too bad that there aren't any bad guys at all here. It would be nice to have someone to fight. It would make this episode a little more interesting because, you know, in reality, if I'm not building, what am I doing? I'm just wandering around, taking Athelas. And there's no use for the Athelas. It'd be nice to have some, like a boss or something here that I could just go Athelas crazy. Maybe I can go and find the troll chieftain pieces and come back here and fight him on Meneltarma. That would be something. Put a torch down here just so I remember. This place is useless. That would be something fun. Maybe a little bit unrealistic lore-wise, but it'd be kind of interesting. Alright, let's go down here. What do we got? We have anything down here? Oh, we do. We do. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let's go down. We want to go deep. Deep as we can go. Well, that's not that deep. Where are we at here? Y45. Now, we really need to be... Oops. We really need to be around Y15 in order to be finding Mithril, so that is not nearly deep enough. Oh, there's another ruin here. And it's kind of, nothing. Oh, no, it's a mine shaft. And there's a chest down there. Oh, yeah. Okay, well, I did find something. And this is interesting. And is that a giant chasm right here? Yes, it is. Okay, I'm definitely going down there. All right, we have found a place to, do some business here. Let's just jump. Geronimo! Ow. Oh, hi. All right, very cool. Well, I found myself an abandoned mine shaft, and I found myself some treasure because if you guys remember when I was in, I believe it was Harad or Harandor, I found one and there was basically nothing there. So, yeah, let's see what we got. Ooh, a bronze crossbow. Is that good? Doesn't sound good. I think I have an iron one, or I did at some point anyway. All right, well, you know what's interesting anyway? I found myself some treasure. Woo! Okay, so let's go actually just dig right through here. I'm not sure if I can get to the... Okay, luckily I made a bunch more torches. I'm not sure if I can get to that chasm from here, but I'm going to try. Maybe this will get me somewhere good. Okay, we're really going down here. Nope. Nowhere good. Nowhere good at all. At least I got my ranger armor on here and I'm super fast, so I'm not going to waste a lot of time running around. Okay, where does this take me? We're going to... Oh, goodness! Look at the size of that thing! What? Alright. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my... How do I get down there without dying? Okay, this... Oh, goodness. Well, that may be one way to do it. Oh, goodness, and I'm flooding it! No! I did not want to flood it! Ugh. Okay, this is not good. Can I stop flooding? Well, I guess maybe I can use the water. Yeah, that's a thing. Forgot about that. Maybe I just saved myself a lot of trouble right here. Let's jump in the water. Okay, be very careful. Let's get a torch out so I can see what I'm doing here. All right, we're down. Oh my god. Oh, that bat scared the crap out of me too. All right, this place is massive. Whoa, that is a giant cave. All right, well, we found something to explore here. Gonna have to get myself out some more food here. I was thinking about actually starting to grow some food on Meneltarma, and I know you're probably thinking, like, really, is this guy gonna be here for, like, the next 10 episodes? No, I'm not. But I would like to build a base of some kind here before I go back. This would be a good place to be able to come back to if I start mining. It's probably a lot more effective to mine here than the Misty Mountains. So if I want Mithril, it's a good place to go and find some. This is not anything good. Oh, well, that was kind of a waste. Giant hole with nothing to do. I guess there's... I already went that way, right? So there really is nothing here. Man. I mean, this would be a good place for a base. You could build an entire base inside here. I just went this way, right? Yeah. Alright, well, that was slightly disappointing. Alright, I think I see another ruin over here that looks kind of interesting. I'm not sure what this is. Let's go check it out. Wow. This one looks substantially bigger, if this is what I think it is. Oh man, that is much bigger. Okay. This is definitely something I could use to build a structure from too. Huh. Where am I? Huh, I'm on the sort of southern tip of the island here. Actually, I like this place as well. That's kind of cool. I'm still in a forested area. Ouch. There are still probably animals around here, although I'm not sure. I don't see any. Let me actually remove my temp marker over there, where I stayed last time, and throw a marker here. Try and conserve my markers. Let's add another one here. Well, we'll say Ruin 2. Or we'll say, actually, Brick Ruin. Alright. Huh. I'm not sure what kind of brick that is, but it looks kind of cool. Alright. Found something else here. And while I'm at it, let me move this stuff up, and let me go into food here. Let me get myself some more taters. I have a lot of potatoes, as you guys can probably see. Yeah, again, we were talking about during the live stream, and talking about that they're planning on changing the hunger system in Lord of the Rings, and they're going to make food last apparently 3 times as long. It was the final sort of vote, the final decision. And, you know, like I said in the live stream, I voted for 2. But it really does, the reason I voted for 2 was, again, just because of the way the hunger mechanics work right now, that food is so plentiful. Once you're... Basically, you have a farm set up or anything. I mean, if you're in the Shire or anywhere that's not super hostile, you can just wander in and take whatever you want. You'll never go hungry. So I guess, you know, making food more scarce will definitely go a long way towards improving the realism. But making your hunger bar last longer also helps. And that is, again, a step in the right direction. So I'm glad they're making a change like that. It really did bug me to have to eat like 5 times during every battle, because it's kind of annoying. Well, this is definitely going down. Let's go down. See what we got. What about through here? Ugh. Anything? So slow. Nothing there. I don't see anything. This is turning into a really long episode. And I'm probably going to have to cut out quite a bit of it. Because, you know, it's going to be boring for everyone if I don't. But at least I'm getting some stuff done. Some resource gathering done. I really can't... Yeah. I've basically been as low as this cave's gonna go, I think. That sucks. That's a lot of... Is that silver? What are you? I don't know, but I'll take you. Can't remember. Again, people have told me you really should be able to recognize them. I don't know. I just forget. They look all the same. Mithril definitely now I recognize. But I've only seen a few. I mean, considering that just in general, I've only found maybe, you know, 10 or 15 pieces of mithril in my entire gameplay. You know, including last season. I don't remember. I had a mithril chestplate last season, I believe. But I don't remember how many I actually found total. What's that? What's that way? Can I get up here? Anything here? Maybe. Just a lot of spider webs. Really is so much water here, it's annoying. Anything here? Nope. Not at all. Hui! Let me see if I can jump this to that place over there. Hoyo! And I did it! Ugh. Alright. We are finding some... Oh! We are finding something that looks like it's going down. And I do hear lava, which is a good sign. Lava is a very good sign. I have yet to see it so far. Maybe because there's so much water. Please tell me I'm going in the right direction here. Now, either up ahead is lava, or it's just another place I've been already. Oh, that's definitely lava. Definitely lava. Okay, I think we found at least a good area to search for mithril now. We're at a point where we're low enough that we see lava. That's a good point to, well, A, probably die if I'm not careful. B, let's make sure I'm not going to fall in lava when I go down there. Boom! We're down. And I don't see any mithril, unfortunately. Where are we at depth-wise? We're at 12. So we are in the perfect position to be finding mithril if there was some around. There is unfortunately not. I'm just going to dig that for no reason. And some saltpeter too, that I'll... Alright, well, we guess we're going back up here. See if we can continue on at a reasonably low depth here. More mithril. More mithril. I wish. More lava. Did I see something down there? I did not. Okay, be careful. Be very careful. Maybe I'll do a tiny bit of mining around here. Just see if I can see anything. So it was a huge, huge cave, but I did not find anything. And I spent... Whoa! This is basically maybe where I went in. I don't remember. Is it? Huh. Well, we're going back there anyway. We're fast traveling our way back. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'm probably going to do some more caving and some more looking around here. And I will maybe try and come back when I found something interesting. Because again, I don't want to waste a whole lot of your time. And hopefully I will just come across some mithril. When I find a good cave or I get really deep, I'll start recording again. If I find something interesting, then I'll be back. Otherwise, we'll leave it for now. Because, again, frustration is setting in big time for me. Alright guys, I'll be back. Alright, I am back. Now I've done a few things off camera. I went back to my boat, I organized my inventory a little bit, and I basically decided to come back to this abandoned mine here. I don't know if you remember this thing where I found the treasure last time. And I'm going to just dig here. I'm going to do some strip mining. I'm going to go straight down to a very low level, and I'm going to start strip mining because I've basically given up trying to find mithril in caves. At least for now, I'm getting frustrated. So I've set myself up here a little bit. Probably gonna, you know, set it up a little more, but for now I just put some furnaces here. I got 3 full stacks of iron, plus I've got more still in my resource pouch, so I got a lot of iron. And to that end, I've made myself a whole bunch of picks, and we're just gonna start. We're going down. I figure I may actually... Oh, goodness. I should have a shovel ready here. Alright, I do, basically. This is going to be a pain. Hold on a sec here. Let me just sort of do that. There we go. Alright. I figure what I'm going to do is I may put 2 versions of this episode out. I kind of want to see... I kind of want you guys to see some of the work I go to. That's... Oh. Well, that's interesting there. I guess I might as well just keep going straight down. Yeah, I kind of want to see you guys to see what kind of work I go to here when I'm doing these episodes. So I'm probably going to put out a cut version and an uncut version. That's the idea anyway. I don't know. It may happen, it may not. But that's the plan. I've already spent over an hour doing some of this mining, so I figure I might as well, you know, show you guys a little more. I feel like during the live stream, I kind of had an epiphany that some people are actually interested in watching me do things other than just sort of, you know, cut around, and they like to see me do things sort of as I do them. So I'm going to try that and just see how many people like it. You know, for one episode. For one episode. Please let me find some mithril. Come on. I really would like... I've never had an entire set of mithril armor. And, I guess, you know, I'd be satisfied with a chest plate, but I really want the whole thing. Wait, what? Hey! I think I found some mithril! Okay. Okay. I think I did. This is mithril, right? That looks like mithril. One piece! Urgh! Wait. Was that mithril? It was! Okay, well, we have 2 now. We can make another sword. At the very least, we can make another sword. So that is, you know, somewhat successful. Alright. Well, that didn't take that long. Maybe I can find some more. Hopefully. Keep getting the rest of this coal as well. Alright, well... No, at least that motivates me to keep going. Because that's one of the things, the biggest problems for me is sort of a lack of motivation after a while. I'm just like, I give up. It's too hard. Alright. We will keep moving. Keep mining. I'm a little bit worried, to some degree, about being sort of typecast at this Lord of the Rings only guy, where people don't want to watch any of my other stuff. And that's why I always, no matter what, I always try and do other things. I'm always trying new stuff. So I really don't want to be stuck in this situation where I'm only Lord of the Rings and nothing else, and no one likes me for anything else. It definitely holds me back from growing as a YouTuber. Because I can never appeal to a wider audience. And I'm not complaining. I mean, Lord of the Rings, this series is what basically made me what I am as a YouTuber. And I can't really get angry about that, because I owe a lot of my popularity to that. And it's a little bit of a double-edged sword, I would say. I don't know if you guys know, do you know Arthur Conan Doyle, the writer of Sherlock Holmes? He had the same problem. He hated Sherlock Holmes, and he got to a point in his life where he just didn't want to talk about it ever again. He hated people coming up to him and talking to him about it. And, you know, if you know Sherlock Holmes, I'm a huge fan of Sherlock Holmes. If you know Sherlock and you know sort of the stories, he basically intentionally killed off, you know, the Reichenbach Falls was basically Conan's way of killing off Sherlock. He wanted to be done with him, and he didn't want to have to write any more stories or just, you know, ever think about it again. He wanted to be taken more seriously as sort of a literary writer, I guess, and that, you know, it kind of ended up being his downfall in some ways, because eventually he sort of caved into the pressure, and probably monetarily he wanted to make more money, I'm guessing, although I'm not 100% sure. Oh, more mithril! Yeah! Yes! Yes! Okay, let's sort of dig around here. Let's see how many we got. Please don't let it be just one. Come on, give me... Okay, there's at least 2. At least 2. Wait, let's... Oh, 3. Okay, we got 3. No, be careful, Mike. Do not do that. We don't want to waste the mithril. Looks like there's 4 here. Yes! That means I will have a total of 6. Alright. Maybe it's more. Maybe I'll get lucky. No. Does not look like it. Alright. Well, I'm still excited. Whoa! Look how bright and shiny that is. True silver. Sort of put up a little monument here to my mithril finding abilities. Alright. One more down. One more down. One more down. And one more down. Oh man, I just realized something that is very, very unfortunate, possibly. Did I somehow don't believe that did I bring a dwarven forge? I did not. Dwarven crafting table, but no forge. Oh no. Maybe I have one somewhere. I'm hoping. Anyway, I found some more mithril. Whoa! And I'm basically, that was perfect timing. I'm on my last pick. I'll just keep going this way until my pick runs out, and then I think I'll probably give up for today. I mean, I can't say I was 100% successful, but I also did not fail. I found... What did I find? I found 5 today, which is certainly better than nothing. That gives me I guess that means I have a total of 6 now. So that gives me enough for a sword and, I don't know. I don't know what else. But I'm not gonna... I think I already have a helmet, possibly. Do I have a mithril helmet? I think I might. If I do, then, you know, I'm gonna sort of save up. I'm gonna keep on mining here until I've found enough to get myself a chest plate, at least. And maybe enough for one more sword, or some other kind of weapon, maybe a spear. That would be interesting, a mithril spear. I've never had one of those either. So maybe I'll give that a shot. I think I'm just reaching the end of my line here. The end of the line. Yeah, so what was I talking about? Yeah, being typecast. So again, like I've said, I always want to try and do different things, and I would love suggestions from you guys as to other things I could... Oh, goodness. Other things I could do that you might be interested in. People have mentioned that they'd like me to play Shadow of Mordor, which is another Lord of the Rings thing, which sort of almost enhances the typecast thing that I'm trying to avoid, but I possibly would play that. And the reason I haven't played it actually is because I feel it's very, very brutal. And it's, you know, I played Lord of the Rings War in the North, which is also an adult game, and I've played Fallout on this channel, which is also an adult game, but I'm still tired. But I still feel like Mordor is deliberately brutal. I mean, it's, you know, you have to torture people and you have to get information out of them, and it's definitely not a friendly game. And I feel like it's more, there are games that just, they revel in the brutality more so than others. And I feel like Shadow of Mordor is one of those, that it's intentionally brutal. War in the North is brutal, but not to the same level. It's sort of what I would call like game brutal or movie brutal, where it's not as hard hitting. It's not the central point of the game, basically. And I feel like the Shadow of Mordor is more like that. All right. Oh my goodness. That's a lot of stuff. Let's throw all this in there. And I'm going to get out my iron. Boom. 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 That's a lot of iron. Maybe I'll have to go for like another resource pouch because this one's getting, look at that. Saltpeter I do not want. I got my mithril nuggets here. Let me actually take this out and take this out and put the rest of this, oh my god. The rest of this iron away, which is quite a lot. I can probably smelt all the rest of this stuff down. I got another stack of iron. I got a stack of silver. I got almost a stack of gold and 6 mithril. Yeah. All right. Do I have anything else in here? No. All right. Well, you know, we had a semi-successful trip this time. Man, that was a lot of work. I'm going to go back to my boat, actually. I'm still... Okay. So before I leave, I want you guys to, you know, in the comments below, give me a couple of suggestions. Do you want me to build a base sort of on my original landing point here? On the beach there, which is kind of cool. Do you want me to do it at the first ruin here? I don't even remember what that was. Or do you want me to do it... this is basically where all the animals were. Where all the cows and sheep and stuff like that were. Which is almost my preferred area at this point, but you never know. Or this ruin here that I could expand on. The brick one, the red brick one. Either way, I'm going to be building something in terms of a base here. So let me know what you think. And if you enjoyed this video... I will go back here for a second. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more. Take care, guys, and have yourselves a great day.